You are 2 hours of gameplay from an upcoming native PC version of Star Fox 64. So I read this headline and I thought it was actually really cool, especially because Star Fox 64 is one of those games I grew up with. I didn't own it myself when I was younger, but I did have a cousin that had the 64 and he would play this all the time, and he would let me play it whenever I was younger. So I did get really into it. I didn't really beat it or anything like that. If I did, chances are I was playing with my older cousins, so they were the ones that kind of helped me get through it, kind of a thing where I would play a couple of levels here and there. But this is definitely one of those games that comes to mind when I think of my childhood and growing up and everything like that. So the fact that they actually have a PC version that they've modded and everything like that, I think that's so fucking cool. I think it's awesome. And it really has me excited from the information that they had given us of what's to potentially come for the future of this game. So we'll go ahead and check out the article here. And then I'll just check out a little bit of the video that they had mentioned, and we'll see some of the footage that we got. So, Nintendo fans, here is something special for you today. YouTuber Rakani has shared a video showcasing 2 hours of gameplay footage from an upcoming unofficial PC port for Star Fox 64. The unofficial PC port of Star Fox 64 is called Starship. The project is being developed by the same team that gave us one of the native PC versions of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Like the PC version of Super Mario 64 and Ocarina of Time, Starship is based on a decompiled version of Star Fox 64. And since it's a native PC port, it supports widescreen monitors, 4K resolution, and 60 FPS. So those are the main things that really has me hyped about this. So it should also work well with keyboard and mouse. So yeah, the fact that they have widescreen monitors, 4K resolution, which is awesome, and then 60 frames per second. And that's one of the things I noticed with the video that we're going to go ahead and check out right here in a little bit, is the fact that with the 60 frames per second, it looks cleaner for sure, but it kind of seems like it does make it seem like the game is a little bit faster than what the original one is. But I'm just curious, since it's just a video that we're going to be watching and not actually going to be able to actually play it myself, that if that 60 frames is just going to have a cleaner feel to it as opposed to it feeling like the game is a little bit faster. So we'll go ahead and give our thoughts when we go along there. So sadly, there isn't currently an ETA on when Starship will come out. From what we can see though, it's in a pretty solid state, so perhaps we might get a beta or a demo in Q1 of 2025. Anyways, this is really exciting news, at least for those who wanted to play Star Fox 64 on PC. Nintendo does not plan on bringing its classic NES, SNES, or N64 game to PC. That kind of sucks since there is a huge PC retro crowd, but hey, this is Nintendo we're talking about, so I'm not that surprised. Yeah, neither am I in that regard. And then personally, I mean, I don't mind too much, mainly because yeah, I'm sure there's lots of PC players out there, but as far as personally, I still have my 64, so it is one of those things, and I do have Star Fox 64, so if it is one of those things, I can just throw it on myself and go back to playing it on there if I really want to get my fix of it. And I know, yes, you could already play Star Fox 64 on PC via Nintendo 64 emulator. However, a native PC port opens the door for other cool stuff. For instance, we might now get higher quality textures and 3D models. We also might get a ray tracing slash path tracing mode for it. I'll be sure to let you know when its unofficial PC port for Star Fox 64 comes out. Until then, you can watch the following gameplay video. Enjoy and stay tuned for more. And that's one of the other things that really has me excited, is the fact that they are going to more than likely be able to do it so that they can give higher quality textures for the stuff in the game, so it will give it more of like a modern kind of cleaner look and be able to upscale the 3D models. That is what really has me excited, because it is one of those things when you do play the game originally, it you can definitely, it's a game of its time, and you can see the aging that it's gone through over the years. So if they're able to fix that type of stuff and make it look a lot cleaner, that has me really hyped and really excited, and especially if they're able to do like ray tracing and everything like that, so that we can get better lighting, and then it can just look like a cleaner game overall, because it is an awesome game. And then we'll go ahead and check out some of the footage that we got here. I'm gonna leave the volume off just to kind of get it, just because we have the streamer here. He's playing the game. So for anyone interested, let me see, what was the name? So Rakani. So if you want to go ahead and check out their YouTube, this will be the one right here. And the new Star Fox 64 native PC port beta. So that'll be what you look up if you want to go into it. So as you can see here, the gameplay itself, it does look a lot quicker than regular gameplay on just like the 64. And I'm sure that has to do with the higher frame rate, so the 60 frames per second. So I'm kind of curious, you know, with the speed of it, it does look like it is playing a little bit faster than what I would be used to. But I'm just curious as to if that's just because of the look of it, but it still has kind of the original feel, or if it is one of those things like you do have to be a little bit quicker as far as the gameplay goes, and a little bit more on your toes when you're playing this type of thing. But yeah, I think this is really fucking cool because like I said, I'm a big Star Fox fan, you know, growing up and everything. I never played the original version on the Super Nintendo because I know that was like more or less when it did come out. So I didn't get the chance to play that one. I don't know how revolutionary it was at the time because of how many new features it had and kind of 3D aspect it was able to give on an older system like that, which was really cool. But as far as them doing like a new PC version, I'm just yeah, it has me like I said, it has me really hyped, and I'm looking forward to the direction that we're going to be able to see where this game is going to go into the future, especially because I played this game so many times. And the thing that I love about this game as well is that there's so many different paths you can take to try to get to the end boss and go in that direction. So it has me excited. I'm really excited for this. I'm looking forward to this. And like I said many times, I don't have a PC unfortunately at the moment, but I am in the process of trying to see if I can make that, you know, change that and make that a possibility. And if so, if I am able to get one sooner than later, then more than likely this will definitely be one of those things that I'll like to pick up whenever they do decide to release it, when they let it so that the public can play this. So good news here. This I think this is awesome again, like I've mentioned many times. And yeah, so those are my thoughts on that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If there are any Star Fox 64 fans out there, would you want to be picking this up if you do have a PC? Would you want to, you know, get the opportunity to play this on there and check it out compared to how it used to be in the on the 64 originally? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys could like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you guys have been watching this long, I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And yeah, until next time, Harmonic out. Peace.